business. I want to talk about two other dimensions to this issue, because it's not only housing we're talking about. There's a whole range of debt-related issues, and they compound. And whether it's credit card debt, which is even worse than mortgage debt, whether it's mortgage debt, whether it's student loans, which are usually a more favorable form of debt, but still a very hard thing to pay off if you're burdened with them, particularly if it's coupled with a mortgage and credit card debt. But one of the things that is a great American concept that we have is the concept of bankruptcy. It's that when somebody makes a series of bad decisions, winds up getting in over their heads, there's a way out. They don't go to debtor's prison, as that used to occur in the old world, and spend their time there. In fact, in the old world as well, there used to be a tradition where actually debt would be inherited by your kids after you died. So in America, we allow people to make a fresh start. You know what? You made some mistakes. Fine. Let's have a process whereby you can discharge your debt, and in 7 years you can regain your good name and move forward. But the bankruptcy laws were weakened substantially by a reform bill in 2005 that the credit card companies pushed for. They made it harder to ever escape, essentially, from this cycle of credit card debt, which is a predatory form of lending. One thing they do is we actually give vacation homes better treatment than primary houses during bankruptcy, which is, again, the opposite of what it should be. We should give people's primary homes better treatment than their vacation homes in bankruptcy. And we also should change the code to allow judges to restructure mortgage payments in addition to other debts. So currently they're allowed to restructure other debts, but for most of us, our biggest debt is our mortgage payment. And that's the one that's effectively off limits in terms of restructuring. So let's put that on the table for families that have it. Another thing that has a big dimension on personal bankruptcies, the leading cause of bankruptcies in this country are healthcare costs, which is why I support a universal healthcare system that would cover everybody. When people are uninsured, it doesn't take much to wind up with a $50,000 medical bill. I mean, it might just, if you're uninsured and you shatter a bone in your leg, you could, 2 weeks later owe $50,000, and that could drive a lot of people into bankruptcy. So we need to have a universal healthcare system that will help people stay out of bankruptcy as well.